Hi, welcome to another XTEInk X4 video. It's long awaited because I have been sick for feels like forever, but it was like an infection of some sort. That went away. Now I'm just left with a sinus infection. Lately I've been getting like frequent sinus infections. It's no fun. Honestly, I'm tired of nasal rinsing. But anyhow, today we're going to cover the Sumi, I think that's how you pronounce it, the Sumi firmware for the X4. Since I've been sick, there has been like multiple upon multiple firmware releases from different people. I really recommend checking out the X4 subreddit. It has a lot of stuff on it. People are constantly posting on there of things that they've made or different cases, other stuff like that. Yeah, I think Crosspoint also has an update out. The official firmware, like the stock firmware, has gotten an update, which apparently has improved it dramatically. So yeah, just before we start, I'm gonna quickly shamelessly plug some stuff. I have a Substack that I've just put the link to on my profile. If people want to check that out, I've been putting weekly poems out. I'm trying to write in general, but I'm trying to be more creative and write more poetry. It's something I've been really interested in. I'm a big fan of Gord Downey from The Tragically Hip, fellow Canadian, may he rest in peace. But he released poems quite often. He has a written poetry book called Coke Machine Glow that I'm a huge fan of. Yeah, anyways, so there's that. I've also put a coffee link. That is sort of new, but if you feel like tipping me, then go for it. It's not a big deal. Yeah, it's just up there just because it's been recommended to throw something like that up there. What else? What else is there? I think that's it. Life updates. I'm still working, still doing the thing. We still have our foster dog. He's supposed to be adopted soon in the next couple weeks there. He's just got to get neutered first. It's still shitty outside. Weather is still gross. It's currently snowing. On Sunday, it was minus 31 degrees Celsius. Wild. I'm still reading Sword of Kaigen because I started watching 86 on Crunchyroll, got really into that, and I was like, oh, I didn't know there was light novels for that. So I proceeded to download all the light novels that they have, and I'm currently reading that instead. So let's get into it. How about that? I will leave the link for the Sumi firmware. I think that's how you pronounce it. It could be Sumi, who knows? But Sumi sounds like the more correct pronunciation of it. Yeah, I'll leave the link in the description of the video so it's easy for people to find. Let's get started. This is going to be, I guess, a long form video. Yeah, I'm going to go through the how-to, which is pretty similar to Crosspoint. And then afterwards, once it's all flashed and stuff, I'll go over some like differences and what might want you to have this as opposed to Crosspoint. Yeah, there is some big differences, but like, yeah, we'll get into it. Also, I will quickly say I have reflashed the stock firmware on the X4 before I put Sumi on there. This is pre-update firmware, so it should be what people are used to. All right. Sorry if it is kind of blurry. I got it kind of zoomed in on the tripod here. Anywho, so yeah, try and Google it and find it. Like I said, it'll be in the description. This is the website, or the GitHub page. It gives you everything you need. So that's the web flasher. So that's what we'll use to flash the new firmware. Yeah, it says first off that you need, so the firmware only recognizes the correct file formats that the creator has made for it. There is a folder here called sample SD. It says just to, like, if you want to do it like easy, just to copy the contents of this folder onto your root directory of the SD card for the X4. So we're gonna do that. It does obviously erase everything, but you should be aware of that going into this. To download it, I don't know if you can just download files only, but I just went here and I clicked download zip, and then I got everything here. So all of this, but we really only need this right now. So this is just like a first off before we flash the firmware. So let's do that. Dongles on dongles, I guess, dongleception. Now I'm just going to copy all this over to the card. All right, now that's done, I'm going to eject. All right, so sorry about that. We have the X4. I'm going to connect it to my computer with USB-C. Then we're going to launch the web flasher. So yeah, it just says connect your X4, click install, select the USB serial port. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna erase your current firmware. Disregard that. You can always, you can use the crosspoint tool to install the original firmware back on there, or whatever you want to do. So we'll just hit install, and it is this one, the USB JTAG. Well, that's what it is on mine, but you know. And then we'll hit install Sumi. Yes, I am aware. So we'll let that do its thing. Okay, it's done. I sound way too excited. But yeah, it took probably like 2 minutes. Installation complete. So now we'll just, this is what we're left with. So it says connect to Wi-Fi, Sumi setup D812, no password. Open browser to sumi.local, add your home Wi-Fi, then switch back to the same network, upload books, pick apps, process once, read forever, then hit deploy. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, so stand by one. Okay, so I've done all the steps. They're pretty straightforward to follow. You just connect to the Wi-Fi that the X4 is putting out, and then you open your browser, go to sumi.local, and then it'll ask you to connect it to the Wi-Fi of your home network. So you do that, and then you switch your MacBook or whatever you're using back to the Wi-Fi that you are on. And yeah, then it's pretty much done. With Sumi, everything is done within the browser. I've kind of zoomed in a little bit because I don't want to give away my Wi-Fi. It has my home address on it. Oh, yeah, this is the home page, or this is the customized page, sorry. You got different themes you can use. There's a dark theme, contrast. You can have the icons rounded, square, circle, all that good stuff. I'm not gonna just list everything that's on here. You guys can look at it for yourself. All right, I'm back. I'm just waiting for the books I uploaded to the web browser to process, and then I'm going to save and deploy it to the X4. Talk about some differences though. So Crosspoint is, if you have had it on there, you people are probably familiar with it. What do you mean, you people? It's very minimal. It's more like reading first, and it's very file/library focused. With Sumi, it's more like widget centric. There's different tools they have. There's a bunch of different things. There's games. There's weather. What else do we got? You can customize it. There's more customization. There's dark mode. There's contrast mode. That you can get it down to how long you want it to sleep for. There's there is a ton of customization with this. It'll like the My Sumi, which you guys will see, it'll tell you everything that's going on with your device. Like I have 29.1 gigs of storage. My battery is 100%. It tells you the SD card contents. Yeah, really customize this. It's pretty awesome. I just want to see if you can set images as your cover, which I'm sure you can, just like Crosspoint. Yeah, the browser it's honestly pretty cool. There's so many firmwares coming out now for this thing. Yeah, I might switch back to the stock just to see what the update, like if there's any improvements with that. Yeah, for now I'm gonna hit deploy. So now the Sumi is gonna the Sumi, the X4 is gonna update. So the weather is way off. It is definitely not 18 degrees, but that is my home screen. I'm gonna try playing some chess. I think it is a tad slow, if I'm being honest. Like it's definitely not as zippy, but I understand there's probably a lot more stuff on it. It's taking a while to sleep. Oh boy. Jeez. Look at this. It's saying that, like on the actual GitHub page, it's saying that library navigation it works, but it can be slow due to XTEInk refresh times, and to just switch it to list view. Yeah. I'm just wondering if I should reset it afterwards just to... Like, she's kind of slow, guys. It's wild. It is quite slow. I don't want to be that guy, but like I can't. Is it a me thing? Is it a skill issue? But I can't enter any of the folders. I'm gonna play around with this and get back to you. Yeah, I've been playing around with it. I've been having some issues. I've tried resetting it. Yeah, I can't enter any of the folders. I can't go into the settings. I've tried resetting it. I'm just having an all-around not great time. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's because the SD card is probably on the slower end because it's the stock one. This kind of sucks. It looks really cool. And like the guy did or girl, or the person who made this did a lot of hard work on it. And it seems like something they were really interested to do. Okay, the portal. The portal is where you do most configuration. Open settings on the device. I honestly would if I could. Like, I click enter, nothing happens. So I guess to like redeploy, you have to go into the settings and do like the Wi-Fi thing again, and then visit sumi.local. But for me, it's not working, so I think I'm just gonna flash Crosspoint back onto it. Yeah, this was a really long video, and it seems like it's all for naught. If you guys get it working and like get it to do its thing, and or you have had it working for a while and you've been playing around with it, let me know how it works and let me know how to work around these issues. It's, as with anything, it is a work in progress. So there's that. That's it. I wish I could be of more help. I wish I could show it kind of working and stuff, but that would take me having to reflash everything back on there, do all that again. I guess I could. It doesn't really take that long, but okay, I'll try it. Fuck. I don't know if it's a RAM issue, like it's having trouble catching up or what, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, I tried resetting it. The browser OS style thing, it's nice, but it's kind of finicky. Like sometimes stuff won't work. I don't know if that's my browser issue or if I need a different browser, but I'm having issues. And like I reset it, like I reinstalled the firmware, and I even like redeployed it. Still not working. Still having issues trying to get into actual folders and stuff. Yeah, so if you guys have either gone past that and have been able to do stuff with it, let me know. If you've encountered the same issues, let me know, because that means it's not just me. It could just be me though. So yeah, I think that's it. This has been very long-winded bullshit, but yeah, happy to be back doing some stuff after not, because I've been sick. Check out my other videos on the X4. I'll probably make some more if you guys want some more. Seems like some of you do. I'm thankful for the, I think I'm up to 119 subscribers now, so that's pretty neat. What a video. Like nothing worked out, but here we are. That's life sometimes, I guess. Peace. Cheers. Subscribe. I don't know. Stay tuned for another one. Bye. So it was issues with my Opera browser. Just checking back in here again, because why not, right? I had to reset Opera and now it's working again. But I am too far gone to try and fix it again. I'm just gonna put Crosspoint back on it again. Actually, I'm currently doing that, so bye.